Welcome back to the show, everyone. The Saddle Club was formed in 1966 by the Horsey set. Kind of wondering what that means, and I'm sure I'll find out with my next guest, Terry Wargo with the Saddle Club.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Bree. This is
Thank
an
you for
honor
joining
to be
us.
here. Yes, thank you.
This is so fun.
It is fun. And the Horsey set people are people who have a passion for horses, all things horses, connecting with each other. And there was quite a group when, this was first built, the first amenity in Laguna Woods Village. So we are here to just talk about that and to show all the beautiful things that are happening in the Equestrian Center.
I love that.
Yeah.
Your memories go back pretty far.
Yes.
With the Equestrian Center here in the village.
Yes.
They sound just so heartwarming.
Thank you.
It sounds like you have a really wonderful childhood, lots of... Well, your parents lived here in the village.
My parents lived here for 23 years, and they absolutely loved the village. We're 3 generations at the Equestrian Center, so my parents, they supported my daughter and I and sponsored us to ride in lessons, and we just loved to be over there, whether we were riding or just walking with the horses. And this was back when my daughter's 30 now, so she was 10 at the time. Sorry, time flies.
Oh, I know it does.
Yes, and we just, we would come together as a family there. My parents would be cheering us on, taking pictures and stuff.
Cute.
And it just we have great memories of that.
And did your daughter continue to ride as an adult?
She loves to ride. Yeah, neither one of us are, accomplished riders, but we love to ride.
Yeah, there's something calming and peaceful about being out in the
Absolutely.
paddocks with the horses, and they have such a calm demeanor and energy most of the time.
Most of the time, yes, and they still are horses, so they feed off of energy too. And I see that there's a lot of, interactions with horses, and I've seen in this, capacity in the village with a lot of seniors who come through. I've seen people with Alzheimer's, who are engaging with the horses when otherwise maybe they wouldn't be engaging. I've seen individuals with Parkinson's, come in and they're shaking so much. You put a horse next to their heart, they start to breathe easier, they start to calm. And I've seen students with I was a teacher for 27 years of special education. I've seen them on the spectrum really connect with horses and find their voice. And they were so communicative and more engaged. And so that's equine therapy is a real thing. There's studies that prove, there's just so much good that can come with just being around the horses. You don't even have to ride them to get that benefit.
Animals are just amazing, right?
It is
I know there's
amazing.
dolphin therapy also, so they're using animals in a larger capacity
Yes.
to really heal the energy
Absolutely.
with the humans. So tell me about Pony Pal to Sweet Cinder.
Okay, well, she is the newest horse, the GRF horses, and she is amazing. She has a partial lease with a wonderful woman named Debbie who takes such great care of her. And just being her pal, when she first came in, we had an immediate connection. And now to see her with Debbie is just so beautiful as well. All of our horses, love their pony pals. And what we do, we groom them, we walk them, we, just spend time with them. And all the GRF horses, I think, have a pony pal right now. And sometimes they do lessons on the GRF horses, and I think we have 9 of them at this time. So,
What type of training is involved
to be a pony pal?
To be a pony pal.
Well, I went through a couple levels of the horsemanship classes, and I also took riding lessons, but that's not a requirement, but just to show up and to have a willingness to learn. And if you have some strength to do some, harder work, we do all kinds of things from sweeping and giving, giving the water buckets, filling them up, taking them on walks and grooming. And I think that, if you don't want to be so hands-on, there's always things to do, cleaning tack and being in the office, doing some filing or whatever, but we always welcome volunteers. So,
Right. Yes, I love that.
That's what takes the village.
With everything in life, right?
Absolutely, yes. And there's Sweet Cinder there.
Is that Sweet Cinder?
Yes.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
I used to have a white horse when I was a young girl.
Oh.
I called him Big John.
Yes.
It was sweet. He would walk me through the farm. It was great.
So you have a heart for the horses as well.
I do.
Yes.
They're just amazing creatures.
Having a white horse is every day, you could give a bath every day.
Oh, like a white car.
Yes.
So Maja was supposed to be here with us. Maya was supposed to be here with
Yes.
us today. Unfortunately, she had other obligations, but she has Stunning Scarlet.
Yes, so Stunning Scarlet is her baby, and Maya would be here today, and I'm happy to share some of her story as well. She's been in the village for 24 years, and Scarlet has been with her for 22 of those years.
Oh my
She got her when
goodness.
she was 2 years old.
Wow.
Tennessee Walker. So she's a gaited horse, and she's such a smooth ride, and her mind is great, and that's what you look for in a horse, that she can just be so attentive and observant and also responsive. And so all of the fun that they have together, I've been able to join in on that since January. I've been helping out with Scarlet. And just talking stories as we do as horsey people, that one of the best things, she shared with me is they go to Casper's Park. They used to have a group at the stables who would trailer out to the Casper's Park, and there was turnouts for the horses, and they would camp there for nights at a time. They would sleep in their horse trailers. They'd put down like a little air mattress or something.
Sure, why
and
not?
It was just like the camaraderie was so amazing. And, maybe we'll get back to some of that because Casper's Park is still there. And you can ride for miles and miles into the sunset.
Is that pretty close to the village
It's
here?
probably about half an hour away.
Oh, that's nothing.
No, it's amazing. So it's a great little kept secret, but I want to share it with the community.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So what do you think sets the Saddle Club apart and the Equestrian Center apart from other types of facilities?
I think that the people, I've met so many wonderful people. We've connected at a deeper level. As we come together in a senior community, there's so many stories, and there's never enough time to share all these stories, but connecting. And so in this community, nobody should have to, be alone.
Right.
Come down to this, equestrian center, come on a tour, come volunteer, and just be a part of that. Because we all know that living together, for the greater good, doing things that matter and having a purpose, that makes quality of life so much better.
I love that.
Yes.
Are there hours where people can just sort of come and go, pop in, say hi?
Well, we do have tours, and that's how they can come in, but they can come into like the parking area, and then there's the gated area where they can just, communicate even from over the fence, but not inside. But if you want to walk through and really just get to know the horses on the tour times right up there.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've been seeing a growth in the visitors. So hopefully the word is getting out that this is such a special place, and we are so blessed because I don't think of anywhere in the U.S. that there's another senior community that has an equestrian
Is that
center.
right?
I've done some research and I haven't found one, so
Wow.
that's
And I
why
love
Maya moved here.
The size of it is small enough where it just is so intimate.
Yes.
Where, like you were saying, everybody can get to know everyone else, and
Yes.
there's no reason to stay home alone.
And the leadership there, with Laura as the director, it comes from her, her management style and her real heart for the horses. And so everybody, has that same kind of mindset.
Right.
And so we're grateful.
Tell us about the rocker real quick.
Okay, so at our barbecue coming up this Monday, it's a Hawaiian theme, and there's just a few tickets left, and we are going to be doing a hula lesson with our hula dancers and playing bingo and bring your barbecue, what you want to barbecue. We're going to have a feast, and we remind everybody to bring their own cutlery, pack up your little basket, bring your favorite adult beverage. Those are important things. But about
sounds
these
like
Swedish, these are Swedish dollas. They are a thing, and I didn't know anything about them, but these were made many, many years ago in our workshop here, or the wood shop in the village, and they're just so, not only cute, but think about the hands that made them, and that's what makes them so special.
Wow.
And people collect them, and so we're going to be auctioning those off at our...
Fantastic, Terry.
So
thank you
thanks
so
for-
much for joining us today.
Thank
I just
you.
love this.
What a pleasure. I
What a
appreciate
pleasure
it.
with you.
Thank you.
You're watching This Day on Village TV. We'll return with a quick look at our Friday movie. Stay with us.